Hi everybody! Our recipe today is a pastry. We make the dough in previous video, but I'm gonna repeat the dough combined with amazing spinach pie, which very nice special dish in Middle East, and I love it too much because it's purely vegetarian and it's full of spinach. Let's see the ingredients. Our ingredients for the dough: 10 cups of all-purpose flour, and for this quantity we need 4 tablespoons yeast powder form, 4 tablespoons sugar, 2 tablespoons salt, 4 eggs, 4 cups of milk and 2 cups of water, 2 cups of vegetable oil. Now we're gonna name the ingredients for the spinach. I have 1.5 pounds of spinach, washed, drained, and even the stem I chop it very fine and blend it in. 1/2 pound fine diced onion, 2 tablespoons pomegranate syrup, 2 tablespoons somak powder. This you can find it in any Middle East. Somak powder give us acid flavor, and 1 tablespoon black pepper, 1.5 tablespoons salt. We're gonna use olive oil. We're gonna add 1/2 cup olive oil. Let's start making the dough. To make our life easy, I heat up my milk. I heat up my milk almost to 30-35 Celsius just to speed the process. In this milk, I'm gonna put my sugar and stir it around until it's melted. I'm gonna put my yeast because the yeast needs sugar and liquid to start working, and then give it a good start in that way before I add it into the flour. So basically we make all the yeast wet, so in order to start working. Now we'll leave this on the side. With the flour, I'm gonna add my salt, mix it all in. As I mix the salt on my flour, I let the air to go inside. I'm gonna crack my egg. Okay, give it a pinch of pepper, and I start mixing my egg. I'm gonna add the oil, 2 cups of oil. I'll start mixing in very carefully. I'm gonna add my liquid with the yeast. We see the yeast start working and having bubbles. That means they start working a little bit. They continue working inside the dough. It's good we left 2 cups out. Quantity is very good. As a matter of fact, we may need some flour, but first we have to work the whole quantity we have, and then we'll add more flour. If we want to work it by hand, we better be brave of mixing in, and the dough give us a sign if it's too much water. Now we can see clearly it's too much water, but I'll wait until I mix all the flour in. The eggs and the milk will give extra flavor for the dough. See, the sticking of the dough on my hand stop. If we are brave enough, we can try part of the dough and spit it out. It gives us a hint about the sugar and the salt balance inside, so we wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna add like 2 teaspoons flour. Continue mixing. See, pinch in. Now it's good. We may add little flour. So finally it came together. So what we do in this stage, I'll show you because it's very good for the dough. I'm taking the dough out. So it's a nice practice. I clean the bowl. I will spray some oil around everywhere in the bowl. right? And then I put my dough in it. It's a cleaner way. And give a chance to the dough to arise on all the sides, not to stick to one side. So I'm gonna help it out and cover it with a thin layer of oil. I bring a clean cloth, cover it until it's double in size. Cover it until it's double in size. And we're gonna keep it on warm place. I'm gonna keep it to the minimum temperature, 170. It's warm enough. I'll keep it here for half an hour, then I check about it and put it outside. For the spinach, I'm gonna use extra piece of cloth so I catch all the mist drip from my spinach. This spinach will be our filling. This spinach will be our filling, so a lot of liquid we don't want. So what we're gonna do, we'll make a space for us by putting away some of the spinach on other bowl. Then we bring our spices, the black pepper, salt, and the somak. We'll put it on the spinach. I'm gonna squeeze it until they shrink. If we are using frozen spinach, we just squeeze the water out. See how it's become like, some people cook it. I like fresh spinach. How it's become like watery. I'll give you once I finish, okay? The fresh spinach, and we squeeze it in with the help of salt. We can squeeze the juice out. Now I want to add my onion. Now, time to squeeze the onion and keep only the bulbs between the two hands. Since our somak powder went some of it in the water, we're gonna add some more. We're gonna measure our olive oil. This is like 2 ounces, 4 ounces, less than 1 cup. We're gonna squeeze half a lemon. Basically, we're treating it like a salad. We add our pomegranate syrup. We'll mix it. Spinach. Take a lot of olive oil. Basically, we wanna coat all the spinach with a little tiny bit of olive oil. It's a lot of spinach, by the way. So we're in for the rest of the cup of olive oil. So with the hand we can feel the oil texture in the spinach, and the spoon helps us. We're gonna try it. We're gonna add the rest of the lemon. I'll show you it's personal preference, how you like the taste of your spinach on the somak after we bake it. It's ready now. I decrease my baking sheet. I have my dough. See, when I show you how it rise, it's been like 45 minutes. The oven was on, as you saw, 170 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes only. Then, so we're gonna work small little pieces. Have to be round like this, the way I took it. Good round. Pinch it in. By the time I finish all this pan, the first one already relaxed, then I start working with it. I finish molding my dough. As you see on this side, they're big and relaxed, and on this end they're still small. So we're gonna start from this side, the relaxed side. We need a bowl of vegetable oil, and we need ruler. We'll dip it in the oil little bit. We put it on the cutting board. We'll get some oil on our ruler. Try to go from side to side. Make it nice circle. And not to push too much in the middle, so we have a good layer. We'll get a spoonful of filling. Again, some people like little filling, some people like a lot of filling. I believe it's an opportunity for us to eat some spinach. So we'll fill it up, fold it third side, we get ourselves triangle. We'll put it on the baking sheet. We'll do the other one. I want to show you here on the side. Basically, we'll explain it again. Put a spoonful of filling. If you want to go artistic, you can shape it close to triangle. You fold one side and tip this side here. Fold the other side and tip this side. Pick it up. This will be our base because we're gonna flip it. Here we go. Okay, I made some big size spinach pie. It's like a village style, big ones. Okay, few of them. Here we go. And I had this pan, the whole tray. We're gonna bake them, and my kid wants snowman, so I don't know how this snowman will be out from the dough. So what we're gonna do, we'll get small dough, 1 2 3, okay, and one small for the hands. Okay, this is the first time I'm trying this idea, but since she insisted, look, I'm doing a snowman. So as usual, I'm gonna flatten the bread. Put some oil. Make flat bread. This is number 1. This is number 2, and this is number 3. I'll get my spinach filling in all of them, little bit each, okay, and I will close them. Here the body, I'll put it in the tray. Here the second ball. Here the third one. Some spinach in it. Make it long. I roll the other one. See the spinach. Back to our baking sheet. We'll bake it and see how it looks like. Although there is hat missing. The hat. Look like a hat. Here. Okay, then we put these babies along with these in the oven for 375 until they get golden. Then we'll check it together. This one is already cooked in the oven, but I want to put them under the broiler until they get golden color from the top, and they are ready. In the back, see, so nice. So we get our baking done. This is a big size which I made as a village style. In the old days they make them big. And this is our snowman here, in here. And now we'll check the small one. Still warm from inside, very soft. Chef Asak, see you again. See you next time. Bye bye.